Good evening, people of Facebook, and thank you for joining me this evening when I'm going to talk to you about four, not eight, four superstar habits to keep you moving in your chosen direction. So first of all, happy Friday everybody! Welcome the weekend. So hopefully everyone's got the Friday feeling, I know I have, and it's fantastic. So let's crack straight on with these four superstar habits. Good evening, Victoria Harrison Chen. Welcome. Habit number one requires me to first tell you about an F word. Hello, Ash. Hi, Sharon. Let me talk to you about an F word that you might not be familiar with. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ooh, a superstar habit beginning with F. The F word, Joanna. Don't get too excited. I'm not talking about that F word. Hello, Susanna. Hi, James. Thank you for joining me. So, the first word, the F word that we're going to talk about is something called filters. And yes, that does sound as sexy as the F word that you were thinking about, Susanna, wasn't it? Doesn't it? Right, so filters are all about your brain protecting you from the onslaught of the stuff that's coming at you through all of your senses at any given moment. So, hi Joe. So at any given moment you are taking in so much information that if you actually knew about it, it would be like having a million itches that you can't scratch. There would just be way too much information coming in. And to quantify it in a distance, let's say, it would be about a mile long, all this information that's coming at you every single second and you don't even realise it. A mile long, it'd take you 20 minutes or so to walk it. But the amount, thank you for the like, thank you, the amount of information that's coming at you consciously that you're aware of is about that far. So there's a massive difference. And there's a really, really good reason for this. The reason is that you just would go crazy. You would go crazy if you had to cope with all that information all in one go. So, 3 miles per hour. Is that 3 miles? Yes, it is 3 miles per hour. Oh gosh, I can tell you're a maths teacher, Ash Mystery. You are an inspiration to me. Hi, Antoinette. So, let's talk about the downside of filters. If you are a massive, massive Grumpelstiltskin, and all you do is focus on negative stuff, then you are basically training your brain. Hi Jenny, I've not got my spectacles on, so if I read anyone's names wrong, I apologise. You are actively training your brain by being grumpy, by being Grinch-like, looking for Christmases to steal. You're training it to just keep doing more of that. Because your brain can't take all this info in, it's going, right, well, you've programmed me to take this in, so that's what I'm going to look for. And so that is what you will find. What you focus on, you find. So, what can we do about it? We can apply gratitude. Hi, Emma. We can apply gratitude to every single situation. Gratitude, or you might want to call it appreciation. I know that Tony Robbins, the amazing Tony Robbins, he calls it appreciation. And he says, turn expectation into appreciation. Unfocused. Oh. Well, I don't think I can do anything about that now. Sorry. If anyone's got any tips on how I can focus myself a bit better, is that better? I don't know. It's probably worse. I'm not very savvy when it comes to the technical side of things. So, what was I saying? Before I was very helpfully told that I'm unfocused. Right, so yeah, gratitude. If you start to tell yourself, let's look for dead good stuff, then your brain will be then trained to look for the dead good stuff. So you're choosing your filters. Let's do that. Let's choose the right F words. Now, a couple of ways of doing this to finish off your day nicely and to start your day nicely. You can think about everything that you're really pleased about or grateful about or that you appreciate. Hi Troy! Appreciate during the day. So you're lying there in bed. I have a magic rock, which I got the idea from Rhonda Byrne, who wrote the book The Magic and other books in the Secret series. So every night I've got my little magic rock there, and I don't talk to the rock. I'm not crazy. Not that that would be a bad thing, I don't know. But the rock is just there to symbolise at the side of my bed, don't forget your gratitude, Joanna. And so I go to bed, and the last thing that I've thought about is something nice, or some lovely, nice thing. So I might be thinking, I'm able to lie here like a starfish on my memory foam mattress. I am a winner. So if you've got a memory foam mattress, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, get yourself one. They're amazing. Right, and in the morning, before you get out of bed, before you do cycling, yes, Ash Mystery. Ash and I have cycled together in the past, and Ash is far superior to me. Cycling is what he's gratitudinal, he's what he's grateful for, is what he appreciates. Show me, people, show me what you're appreciating right now. A little think, what's dead good, even if you're in a proper grump. Think of something that makes you happy, something that you could have done today, or something you're going to do tomorrow, or something that you're going to do, maybe you're going on a holiday soon, or maybe it's something you did a while ago. Hi Anna, lovely to have you here. Just think of something that you're really pleased about, that you're really grateful for, that's going to train your brain just a little bit to look for some more stuff that's really cool. You can do it in the morning before you get out of bed, as I was just about to say, and it sets you up for the day. If you get out of bed and think, oh God, I've got that report to write today, or oh, I've got to go and have my lunch with that idiot who's going to ask me loads of questions about why the figures aren't right. Hi Richard, always a pleasure. So if instead you think about, hi Donna, if you're thinking about really cool stuff, then your journey to work is going to be better for a start. Everything about it is going to be so much better. So that is gratitude. Now, superstar habit number 2 is mindfulness. And mindfulness is another way of training your brain to function differently. If you're the kind of person who, when the shit's hitting the fan, you explode, every day is cool. Every day is cool. You're so right. Every day is cool in your world, Ash, as well. I know this. We all know this. You're fabulous. So mindfulness is all about training yourself to be present in the moment and not letting everything come at you, not letting all your thoughts derail you and take control of you. And it actually rewires your brain. And what I'm talking about for both of these things here, gratitude and mindfulness, is something called neuroplasticity. We all have the ability to change how our brains are wired up. And these two things will do that for you. So mindfulness is all about being in the moment, and you're training your brain to be in the moment, so that if you're having not a great day, and then something that would normally be the last straw, you don't explode, you don't go mental, you don't show yourself in a terrible light. You just go, I'll deal with that, and it helps you to do that. So it cannot be a bad thing, can it? It's got to be something brilliant. You can find loads of stuff on mindfulness for free. Get on YouTube. You can buy courses on mindfulness. It's everywhere, and it's really, really, really useful. And I know lots of people who say that it's completely changed their lives when otherwise, you know, they were sinking and they were having a really bad time of it. So give it a go. Point number 3, habit, superstar habit number 3, is if on your journey to your chosen destination, whatever that might be, if you get to a point where you've got to do something that's like, don't really want to do that, that might be really embarrassing. It might be that someone's told you that you've got to do a Facebook Live and you're thinking, I can't, or you've got to stand up and do a presentation or something like that. Hi Anne-Marie. Go for a fag, Ash Mystery. Very naughty. I thought you'd given up years ago. Anyway, so ask yourself these 2 very powerful questions. Question number 1, what's the worst thing that can happen if I do this and it does not go as brilliantly as I would have liked? What is the absolute worst thing that could happen? People might laugh at you. Yeah, they might do, but how long is that going to last? Is it going to last forever? Is it going to last for 2 minutes? Is it really going to be a big deal? There's all sorts of things that can happen, but how important are they in the grand scheme of things in relation to what you want? Have a little think about that. The second question is, what is the worst thing that can happen if you don't take any action? Now, presumably, if you're considering taking the action, it means that you want to get somewhere else. It means that you want to move away from where you are at the moment. And if you don't take the action, what's the worst that can happen? Well, for starters, you're not going to get where you want to go, are you? Because you've not taken the action that you know that you need to take. And have a little think about this. They do say that when asked on their deathbed, most people say that the thing that they regret the most is the fact that they didn't take actions, they didn't take risks, they didn't put themselves out there, they didn't take opportunities when they arose, and they lived their lives with regret. And when you're lying there, taking your last breath, is it going to matter if somebody laughed at you once, or if something else happened that really isn't that big a deal at the end of your life? So that's a really important thing to ask yourself. And point number 4, why? This is really, really important for motivation. So many people just kind of trundle through life going, yeah, I want that job over there, or I want that holiday, I want that car, I want this and I want that. But they don't really consider why. And if you don't achieve something, it could well be that you didn't really know why you wanted it in the first place, because you probably didn't want it, you just thought that you did. So asking yourself the benefits of whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and understanding those benefits and visualising them, seeing yourself wherever it is that you want to be, you're there, everything's just as you want it. How does it feel? How does it feel to be in that position? What is going on around you that's different? What does it afford you? Have you got more money? And if you have, what does that get you that you don't currently have? What about your relationships? If you get to that point and you're exactly where you want to be, people think they have to keep up with the Joneses. They absolutely do. And people don't realise that keeping up with the Joneses is what Jones wants. Doesn't necessarily work for everybody. In fact, it won't, will it? Because we are all such different and complex beings. So, going back to the why then, going back to my train of thought, which I've completely lost because of that rather brilliant point there. If you understand why, and you really feel the benefits, and you feel it in your heart rather than like in your head thinking, I best do that, then if you're really connected to the emotions, it's going to motivate you. So you need to always be in touch with the emotions and with the visualisation at the end. And it will spur you on. And whenever you're flagging, you know, when you've got one of those moments where it's like, shall I do it or shall I not? Then that's a really good time as well to be thinking about what those benefits are. Now, let me just recap the 4 superstar habits because I'm nearly at the end. Number 1, gratitude or appreciation for what you currently have. Look for the beauty and you will find it. Mindfulness, training your brain to be present in the moment and not letting all the bullshit come at you at all times and just overwhelming you. Training yourself for calmness and presence. Number 3, the 2 powerful questions that you need to ask about what's the worst thing that can happen if you do or if you don't, and how will you feel when you're on your deathbed. I know that's a bit dark, it's a bit, you know, perhaps not what we want to think about on a Friday evening when we might be having a couple of sherbets. Enjoy your evening, don't think about death. And the benefits of why for you and the people around you. Now, if you enjoyed my video, then please like it, share it, comment, etc. I'm very grateful for I am very grateful for all of your comments and interactions. That will do the job, won't it? Over the next 5 days, I am going to be, hi Dan, I'm going to be talking about a programme that I'm going to be launching later on this year. and I'm going to just walk you through the different steps that it will take you to get to your end point, and that includes working out what that end point is, or what that direction is that you want to go in. And I've got these fabulous steps on how to get you in the zone, how to create the character that you need to be in order to succeed. Now, I've been a drama teacher for many years, so I shall be drawing on all of that, and I've been a coach for a number of years as well. I'm drawing on that and the neuroscience that I've been studying and using in my coaching, and they're going to go into this big melting pot of fabulousness. So join me over the next 5 days and you will learn even more tips and tricks and fabulousness to get you moving in the direction that you want to go, even if you don't know what it is yet. Thank you so much for being with me, and hello Estelita from Chicago, hi, glad you could make it. We're about to finish now, which is a shame, but you can always watch the replay. Thank you again, and absolutely fabulous. Thank you, Ash Mystery. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for being so present, Ash Mystery. You're fabulous. And goodbye for now.